Good morning. This is a book I purchased recently at the book sale in Kinokuniya. It's Paper Trails by David Hockney. Um, this one basically it says it focuses on Hockney's work on paper. Um, Quite a thick book. I had seen the cover before, but I had never actually had a chance to buy it. So I was kind of happy to have been able to find it at a book sale. It is early in the morning. I have a light source that way, and a light over there. So I apologize if there's shadows everywhere. Um, I'll try my hardest um, to give you a picture without glare. I have flipped through quite a few books of his, so at this stage, I'm kind of wondering if there are any books or any new work of his that we haven't already seen in the last 4 or 5 books. And I mean, this book just arrived yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to look at it at all. I mean, I make purchases pretty quickly when I go shopping. Um, if I like the artist, if I don't have the book, so I don't really get a chance to sit there and have a look at all the books very carefully. Um, anyway, so let's see what this book's all about. This is his mess with like dimensions, right? He's always talking about how things are drawn incorrectly, how in fact this is what a table looks like when you look at it like this. I still don't entirely know what he's talking about. um, each to their own, I guess. This is called, it says it's part of a moving focus series. Here you go. Perspective should be reversed. I guess that's what he's talking about. The front is actually bigger than the back, and that's how it should be drawn. But here, the front is smaller than the back. I have no idea. If any of you know what the hell he's talking about, please do leave a comment because it confuses the hell out of me. Not that I care too much, to be frank. That's quite interesting. He really does look like he's um, influenced by Picasso there. Again, these are works mostly done on paper. So some of these are lithographs or etchings. So you're not going to get these like huge paintings, right? It says here, resonating with the work of Hopper, Hockney's exploration of these themes of soberness and inertia not only complicates popular understandings of his artistic output, but also offers reflective pause in his otherwise animated oeuvre. Okay. I do like Edward Hopper. These here are etchings. Kind of reminds me of I've made a couple of videos of Jonas Wood. I think Jonas Wood kind of reminds me of David Hockney, especially these. If you haven't checked out Jonas Wood, there's a video there somewhere of a few of his books. I really do love Jonas Wood's work. He's a contemporary painter. These here are more lithographs and etchings. This here is a computer drawing. Soft ground etching and aquatint. Kind of amazed by the different styles he went through. I mean, this is the late 70s, so 79. This is 73, 74. And then way back here, this is like 7 years later in 86. It's very, very different, isn't it? I mean, at his core, he's very good at drawing. And very creative. Can't say that I'm a huge fan of all his perspective work. This Andrew Wyeth piece here. There's actually an exhibition here in Tokyo of Andrew Wyeth, and I missed it. I had planned to go on my birthday, but I just got tired and I decided not to go. I don't know if I'm going to regret that one. I do like Andrew Wyeth's work, but I don't know. It's kind of summer in Japan is boiling, and I just lost my motivation to actually travel out to Tokyo. Anyway, nowadays you can see everything online anyway. I do like his portraits. Kind of looks like watercolor, doesn't it? Doesn't really help. It says here lithograph, but surely that's just the form that it's been printed in, reprinted in. These are computer drawings, I guess iPad drawings. This book is published in 2020. I think it's amazing that at that age he continued to use new technology. Not the biggest fan myself, but if you go to one of his exhibitions, you can actually see in real time how he put the picture together. I think it's quite good to see how he layers things. Yes, although I'm not a huge fan of the output, I am a fan of the process. Got another 50 pages or so in this book. Again, this is his perspective argument. Mark Rothko. I do have a big book of Mark Rothko. I haven't spent time with it yet. I should pull that one out and go through it. I thought that was a Hokusai print. That's not a Hokusai print. That's a Hockney print. Okay, guys, we're getting right towards the end. I hope you've enjoyed this book. It's my first look at it. Initial impressions, has lots of good pictures. Maybe not my favorite Hockney book so far. I think it's definitely worth revisiting at a later stage and having a look at how he composes pictures. Very impressed at the variety of his work. And R.A.P. David Hockney. Anyway, this book is called Paper Trails. If you are in Tokyo, there's a book sale on until the 20th, so we have another 6 days. Have a great day.